Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Before this tragic loss, Kody Brown and his son Garrison had a tumultuous relationship. One of Kody's children with Janelle Brown, Garrison, had experienced arguments with his father in the previous few years, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Kody's tight pandemic measures and his desire that his kids adhere to stringent guidelines in order to stop the virus from spreading were major sources of stress. Garrison and his brother Gabriel disagreed with Kody's regulations, thinking they were needless and unduly restrictive. A major split developed between Kody and his boys over the COVID regulations. As a result, Garrison moved out of the family home and became more independent of his father. In spite of these conflicts, Kody has surely been greatly affected by Garrison's passing. It's obvious that Kody has been greatly impacted by Garrison's passing, despite their tense relationship. Losing a kid is among the most agonizing situations a parent can go through. According to the individual who spoke with the U.S. Sun, Kody is not handling the loss well emotionally and is finding it difficult to comprehend it, which is making his relationships with his surviving wives and kids even more strained. Kody's several marriages have been in trouble for a while now, and his third wife Cristin's departure was a major turning point. In 2021, Cristin filed for divorce from Kody, alleging a loss of emotional chemistry and discontent with the course their marriage had taken. Although her leaving was a huge loss to the family, it also revealed deeper rifts between Kody and his other wives, Robin, Janelle, and Mary. The source asserts that Kody's remaining marriages, especially those to Janelle and Robin, are under increased strain as a result of his incapacity to deal with Garrison's passing. In recent years, Kody and Janelle's relationship has grown more tense, and Garrison's passing is only making things worse. According to reports, Janelle, a mother who has always been deeply dedicated, has been devoting all of her energy to helping her surviving children and getting over the loss of Garrison. But it seems that Kody's emotional isolation and inability to accept the loss are causing tension in the relationship. Within the Brown family, Janelle has frequently been the more sensible and self-reliant spouse, but she has also resisted Kody when it came to her kids. One of the main points of contention between Janelle and Kody was the disagreement between Kody and Garrison on the COVID regulations. Janelle chose to stand by her son and encourage him to lead an independent life. Given that Janelle and Kody handle their grief in different ways, the most recent tragedy has probably just served to widen their emotional divide. Meanwhile, Kody's difficulties have also had an impact on his relationship with Robin, his fourth wife. Many Sister Wives viewers have long maintained that Robin is Kody's favorite wife, seeing that he seems to spend more time with her and her kids than with the other members of the family. Even Robin, who has previously offered Kody consolation, seems to be struggling to support him during this very grieving time. The insider claims that Kody's emotional condition is making it difficult for him to continue being as involved in his marriages as he usually is, and this is making things tense between him and Robin. Everyone experiences grief in a different manner, and it appears that Kody is having difficulty processing the intense feelings he is feeling in the wake of Garrison's passing. The death of a child is a transformative experience that has left Kody with sorrow, remorse, and sadness. Because of the tense connection he had with Garrison prior to his passing, Kody might be struggling with unresolved feelings and a sense of unfulfilled expectations, which could be making it harder for him to cope. According to the insider, Kody has been erratic emotionally and is not coping with his loss in a healthy way. His marriages and his connections with his other children are suffering as a result of this. Families sometimes rely on one another for support during tragic times, but it seems like Kody's emotional detachment is making it harder for his family to be together during this trying time. Kody has always had trouble juggling the demands of his many families, and it appears that the death of Garrison has knocked him even more off balance. The family is feeling alone because he isn't able to make a meaningful connection with his wives and surviving children. Instead of grieving together, the family is handling their losses separately. The Brown family's already existing divides are being exacerbated by this emotional disintegration. For the past few years, the Brown family has been going through a lot of turmoil. Garrison's passing is just one more terrible blow. The once solid structure of the family has been falling apart due to Cristin's departure, Janelle's growing independence, and Mary's emotional detachment from Kody. This process might be sped up by Kody's sadness at Garrison's passing, which has brought to light the gaps in his marriages and childrearing. Regarding Kody's multiple marriages, Sister Wives viewers have long conjectured, especially in light of Cristin's exit and the conflict between Kody and Janelle. It is possible that the Brown family will undergo other upheavals in the future if Kody is unable to work over his grief and mend his relationship with his surviving family members. Having always put her kids first, Janelle might conclude that there is another way for her to go than through her marriage to Kody, particularly if their emotional distance keeps growing. Robyn can also have fresh difficulties in her partnership with Kody. Robyn, Kody's strongest relationship partner, is frequently regarded as the family's unifying force. Even their once close connection may be strained by Kody's unstable emotions and incapacity to deal with Garrison's death, prompting Robyn to consider her place in the family's future. Kody Brown and his family have experienced significant and far-reaching effects from Garrison Brown's passing. Kody's mental turmoil is seriously affecting his relationships with his wives and children as he tries to deal with the loss. It's unclear how Kody will handle this period of extreme grief and turmoil as the already shaky ties within the Brown family are put to the test once more. Janelle is more focused on her surviving children as a result of Garrison's passing, but Kody's emotional remoteness is causing them to grow apart. Robyn is also experiencing the repercussions of Kody's difficulties, and their relationship's future is unclear. Fans of Sister Wives will be keenly observing how these connections develop and whether Kody can find a way to recover while keeping his family together as the Brown family continues to navigate this difficult chapter. With 4 wives and 18 children, Kody Brown, the star of the popular reality TV show Sister Wives, has long been a key character in the story of plural marriage, overcoming the challenges of preserving relationships. But recent events involving his family, especially on Father's Day, appear to point to a growing distance between Kody and his kids. It has been reported that on Father's Day this past year, none of Kody's children thanked him on social media, a notable omission that raises questions about deeper problems in the family dynamic. The Sister Wives and the family of Kody Brown vivacious. Sister Wives debuted on TLC in 2010, which marked Kody Brown's initial rise to popularity. As Kody, his 4 wives and their kids traverse the highs and lows of polygamy, the show follows them. Everything from common family problems to the particular difficulties of maintaining relationships in a plural marriage have been featured in the series. At first, Sister Wives were praised for offering understanding of a lifestyle that was frequently misinterpreted. The Browns' ability to preserve a largely harmonious family structure in spite of the difficulties that come with several marriages captivated a lot of observers. It was frequently implied that Kody was the leader of this unusual family, making a great effort to make sure his wives and kids felt just as important and loved as he did. However, as time has passed, it is now easier to observe how this ostensibly cohesive family is falling apart. Tensions between the women have grown over time, and Kody has frequently come under fire for being perceived as favoritistic, especially toward Robyn, his 4th wife. At different times, Cristin, Janelle, and Meri have all expressed their dissatisfaction, and it appears that these conflicts have affected his interactions with his kids. The absence of Father's Day posts from his children raises the possibility that tensions in these relationships have gotten too hot to handle. What does the Father's Day snub mean? The purpose of Father's Day is to recognize and cherish the father figures in our life. It's a time when most families give thanks, reminisce, and publicly recognize the love and support that fathers give. Social media has emerged as a well-liked venue for these kinds of festivities in the modern world, with users frequently sharing comments, images, and father-related tributes on Facebook, Instagram, and other platforms. It's noteworthy that on Father's Day, none of Kody's 18 children thanked him on social media. The lack of these tributes is striking for a family that has spent a large portion of its existence in the spotlight. It implies that there may be more than just 1 or 2 tense interactions between Kody and his kids. Potential causes of the distancing. There could be a number of reasons for Kody Brown and his kids growing distance from each other. The most evident explanation is the constant conflict that exists between Kody and his wives, specifically between Janelle and Cristin. In instance, Cristin gained notoriety when, in 2021, she broke up with Kody following years of discontent. The family's relationship took a turn for the worse when she left, and her kids, who saw their parents' marriage fall apart, probably still feel a little bit of anger toward Kody. Janelle and Kody's relationship has also been complex. In recent seasons of Sister Wives, the couple's difficulties were more apparent, with Janelle frequently expressing her dissatisfaction at Kody's apparent lack of interest in their relationship. It's possible that her kids noticed this relationship as well and decided to put their father out of their lives. The first wife of Kody, Mary, has reportedly had the longest-standing problems with him. After Mary's passionate affair became public, their relationship soured, and despite their best efforts to resolve their differences, their bond has never completely recovered. Leon, Mary's daughter, and Kody have not gotten along well either. This is especially true now that Leon has undergone changes in their lives, including coming out as transgender. Leon's decision to break from his father may have been influenced by Kody's lack of public support on these momentous occasions. Kody's apparent partiality toward Robyn and her kids could be another explanation for the Father's Day snub. Fans of the show have observed over time that Kody seems to spend more time with Robyn's kids than with his own children. Although Kody has justified his behavior by stating that he spends more time with Robyn's kids since they are younger and need more care, his justification hasn't done much to ease the resentment of his other wives and kids. The effect on Kody Brown. Being ignored by his kids on Father's Day probably serves as a sad reminder of Kody's family's broken ties. Since Kody has always presented himself as a dedicated and caring father, the public tone of this rejection may have a negative impact on his reputation and his position as the head of the family. It's probable that his kids' lack of social media tributes is a sign of a deeper wish to keep their father's connections a secret. Some of Kody's kids might want to go away from the public eye that comes with sharing intimate family moments online after spending years in the spotlight. However, the fact that none of his kids have acknowledged him at all implies that there are more serious problems at hand than a simple need for solitude. The Brown family's wider consequences. The Brown family may be disintegrating more deeply as a result of the Father's Day snub. Rumors have suggested that Janelle might leave Kody since Cristin has already departed. Mary and Kody's relationship has always been unstable, and although Robyn is still Kody's closest friend, it's become more difficult to overlook the fissures in the family's structure. The drama and intricacies of the relationships inside the Brown family have long been a source of delight for Sister Wives. But the show's future might be in jeopardy as the family keeps apart. The core plot of Sister Wives, Kody's ability to keep peace in a multi-wives household, might not be tenable if he keeps becoming increasingly distant from his kids and other wives. In summary, in the continuing tale of the Brown family, Kody Brown's rejection by all of his children on Father's Day is a pivotal event. It draws attention to the growing distance between Kody and his wives and kids, indicating that the previously solid family unit is breaking down. It's unclear if this incident will result in a genuine reconciliation or will simply widen the rift, but it's obvious that Kody's responsibilities as a husband and father are becoming more and more stressful. Fans of Sister Wives will definitely be keeping a close eye on the Brown family as they continue to negotiate their shifting dynamics, curious to see how these relationships develop and what lies ahead for Kody Brown and his family.